Make your bed. Little things that can change your life and maybe the world. Admiral William H. McRAVEN is a US Navy retiree. In his 37 years as a Navy SEAL, he commanded at every level. On May 2014, he gave a commencement speech from the graduating class from the University of Texas at Austin. In this little book, he revealed 10 lessons on how you can change and improve your life every single day. Keep in mind that these lessons are coming from someone who went through the toughest training in the world, stayed there for 37 years, fought in Iraq, Afghanistan, and almost died in a serious parachute accident. Don't just consume these useful lessons, use it for your daily life. The first lesson is, start your day with a task completed. As you would already assume from the title of this book, start off by making your bed. The reason is simple. If you make your bed every single morning, you will have accomplished the very first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task throughout the whole day. Making your bed reinforces the fact that the little things in life matter, and sometimes these simple acts can give you the lift you need to start your day. Number 2. Find someone to help you pedal. Every successful person has a mentor. Even Einstein or Martin Luther King Jr. had one. You cannot pedal the boat alone. Find someone to share your life with. Make as many friends as possible, and never forget that your success depends on others. Third, only the size of your heart matters. Never measure or underestimate someone based on her outer size, weight, or appearance. If you want to change the world, measure a person by the size of their heart. The fourth lesson is, life is not fair, drive on. During the 6 months of basic SEAL training, Admiral McRAVEN described that there was nothing more uncomfortable than being a sugar cookie. To become a sugar cookie, you basically run fully clothed and with combat boots into the ocean, to get soaking wet from the water and then rolling side to side on a soft sand dune until no part of your uniform was left uncovered. You became a sugar cookie for no rhyme or reason. The point is, sometimes no matter how hard you try, no matter how good you are, you still end up as a sugar cookie. Don't complain and don't blame it on your misfortune. Quote, stand tall, look to the future and drive on. Quote. Number 5. Failure can make you stronger. Only those who dare to fail greatly can achieve greatly. Robert F. Kennedy. We all had failed experiences, such as failing to pass the exam, failing to meet the deadline of a project, or even failing to cook a nice tasteful dish. Take every failure as a life experience. True leaders must learn from their failures, use the lessons to motivate themselves, and not be afraid to try again or make the next tough decision. Number 6. You must dare greatly. Imagine this. You are standing at the edge of a 30-foot tower, and in front of you there's a rope which is attached to the tower. So the question is, how would you plan to going down? Well, you probably will just sliding down with your legs first, right? But how about sliding the rope with your head first? Most of the people wouldn't even think about it. It is much faster, but also much riskier. The point is, if you always take the easy way, you will never achieve your full potential. Without pushing your limits, without occasionally sliding down the rope head first, without daring greatly, you will never know what is truly possible in your life. Number 7. Stand up to the bullies. Bullies are everywhere, in the schoolyard, in the workplace, on the streets, or even at home. They are like sharks that sense fear in the water. They will circle to see if their prey is struggling. They will probe to see if their victim is weak, and then they will strike. The only way out is to stand up and find great courage. Dig deep and you will find it in abundance. Number 8. Rise to the occasion. As a military officer whose career had been defined by war and lots of fallen soldiers, Admiral McRAVEN needed to be the very best in those darkest moments. Maybe you are currently facing a dark moment, a passing of a loved one, or you lost your job. Whatever it is, in those dark moments, reach deep inside yourself and be your very best. Number 9. Give people hope. On August 28, 1963, an American civil rights activist gave a speech in front of 250,000 people and changed the entire nation. His name was Martin Luther King Jr. The power of one person can inspire those around him, to give them hope. Well, you don't need to be the next Martin Luther, of course. But if someone around you is facing the same dark moment, give her hope. Hope is the most powerful force in the universe. With hope, you can inspire nations to greatness. Sometimes all it takes is one person to make a difference. Don't grieve and self-pity. Lift up those around you and give them hope that tomorrow will be a better day. Number 10. Never ever quit. There were 150 students on his first day of SEAL training. If someone wanted to quit the training, they only needed to ring the bell, which was attached to a rope. 6 months later, on a graduation day, Admiral McRAVEN stood there along with only 32 graduates. Think about yourself. How many times in life have you quit? How did you feel about it? Did you regret it? Quitting never makes anything easier. Life is full of difficult times, but someone out there always has it worse than you do. If you fill your days with pity, sorrowful for the way you have been treated, bemoaning your lot in life, blaming your circumstances or someone or something else, then life will be long and hard. If on the other hand you refuse to give up on your dreams, stand tall and strong against the odds, then life will be what you make of it, and you can make it great. Never ever ring the bell. Thanks for watching. If you find this useful, share those lessons with someone you care of. Maybe someone in your life is facing a tough time. Give her hope that tomorrow will be a better day. If you want to watch the commencement speech, you can find the link under the description. Thank you.